Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be reviewing one of the coolest heat presses that I've ever seen before. This is the VEVOR automatic heat press. It's the AP-999. It was sent to me by VEVOR and I wanted to give it a try because we are definitely going to be selling some merch on the website and this thing will make my life so much easier. But before we go ahead and do the review and test it out, let's rewind it a bit and get this thing unboxed. It's only gonna take you about 5 minutes to get this thing set up and ready to go. Let's do it. All right guys, now that we went ahead and got this thing unboxed, let me talk about a couple of the functions on this which make this machine ridiculously awesome. If you do a lot of t-shirts or if you're selling merch online, stuff like that, and you need some heat presses, I would definitely go this route opposed to that manual hand heat press that I have had in the past. Check this out. Look at that right there. This sliding drawer comes in and out, gets completely freed up, so you don't have anything in your way trying to align your shirts or anything like that. So you just go ahead and put your shirt in there and you're good to go. This also has an auto function, which is really awesome. So if you're making the same shirt over and over and over again, it has an auto function right here that if you press, so let's say that we're in this mode for 15 seconds, 275 degrees. When you pull it out, you put your new shirt on there. When you push it in, auto mode automatically kicks into gear and it's gonna go ahead and do that press. So that is the medium pressure right there that I have it set on for 15 seconds and it has 8 more seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to do anything. So you pull this out, you take the old shirt off, you put the new shirt on, and it's gonna do it over and over again. There's no buttons that you have to press. All right, so went ahead and you did your shirt. If you did that like 10 or 15 times, you don't have to come up here and press the play button each and every time. We're gonna take it out of auto mode. So now what you could do is take your shirt off, put your shirt back on, or your bag, whatever you're doing. When you push it in, it's not gonna do anything. You have to manually hit that play button up at the top. Super easy to do either way. But let me go ahead and bring you over to the keypad. It has some saving functions and it also has some quick functions that you can press as well if you're doing HTV, dye sublimation. In my case, what we're gonna be doing is I went ahead and ordered my DTF shirts. This is direct to fabric, and we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of these real quick. But before we do that, let's go ahead over to the screen touchpad and I'm gonna show you how that is. All right guys, so you can see over here that we have our screen. It's actually super easy to use. You do have a couple of functions right here. You have A and B, and I'm going to show you real quick. A is set up for 15 seconds at 275 degrees. It's actually a little bit hotter right now because I just changed it over like this. And then you have B, which is 30 seconds at 300 degrees. So you can save the heat temperature. So if you want to do it a little bit longer or shorter, you can do whatever you want to do and save it yourself. And then you have your standard functions, which is your HTV and your subs. So they're kind of like quick buttons. You could just come over here and click it and it's going to change it automatically. 20 seconds at 320 degrees, 30 seconds at 300 degrees, dye sub, which is 400 degrees. What we want to do though is we want to come over here to A because that's the setting that I have for my DTF transfers. It is a 15-second press with a 275 degree. We're gonna let that drop down a little bit with a medium pressure. Here is the auto button that I just showed you earlier. You press that button, it says auto, and that way when you do your slide for your shirt, if you pull that out and then push it back in, this is automatically gonna go down for you, which is pretty awesome if you're doing shirts over and over and over again. And when the auto is gone, then you have to press that play button each and every time. And then here's your power button. Pretty simple. Took me about 5 minutes to unpack this thing, so let's go ahead and get these DTFs ready to go, and we're gonna do a couple shirts. All right, so the cool thing about these DTF transfers, I'm gonna put a link down below to these DTF transfers that I have. We're gonna do 1 or 2 of these to see how they turn out, but these are pretty awesome in the sheer fact that I ordered these on a Monday and I got them on Wednesday. And these came from overseas, which is absolutely amazing. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to these as well. So these are ready to iron on. So let's go ahead and get these things ready to go. Another cool thing was I ordered these on Amazon. These are little alignments for your shirts. You have children's front, youth front, adult front, so probably that one is what we're gonna use. So I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in these shirt alignments. I think this is kind of cool and probably very helpful if you're doing shirts as well. All right, now that we went ahead and we got our shirt lined up, let's go ahead and get this thing closed. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick press. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit play, then pause for like 3 or 4 seconds. What that'll do is it'll take out any wrinkles, which there are none, but it'll also take out any moisture that's in the shirt. I think that's good. We're gonna go ahead and send it. Now it says to do a warm peel. And look at that. How awesome is that? I think I'm gonna put this Teflon, I'm gonna do one more, and we're just gonna do it for like a second. Just going to do that for just one. Perfect. There it is. Check it out. Look at that shirt. That is actually really good. I actually like that a lot. Check that out. Man, that is perfect, and that was so easy. Oh my gosh. Let's do another one. So there's another thing you can do too. There's this tape that you can get, and it's basically just heat resistant tape. And you can actually line your shirt up on the ground if you want. Put this tape on there, then put it on the machine. That way you know it hasn't really shifted or moved. We're gonna give that a try and see what happens. That came out perfectly straight, no issues, but I wanna give this way a try too. So let's try that. Just like that, now we're taped up on the actual shirt itself. So now all we need to do is just drop this on to the heat press like so, and we should be good. It says to use Teflon. I didn't use Teflon on that first one, so we're gonna go ahead and put Teflon just to be safe. Forgot to put it on there. All right, let's try the auto mode. We're gonna go ahead and just press auto. See, don't even need to do anything. Check that out. How awesome is that? This heat press is super, super easy. This is absolutely awesome. But what you need to do is if you are interested in one of these shirts, make sure you go into my website and you can actually purchase one of these shirts and help out the channel and support the channel. So yeah, too awesome. All right, I think what we're gonna do is I have these logos as well. We got 2 more shirts that we're gonna go ahead and put these on. So these are my old school logo, but I definitely love this logo. As a matter of fact, it's the logo that I have on my hat. All right, guys, that is it. That is the VEVOR AP-999 auto heat press. Right out of the box, it worked flawlessly. Within 5 minutes, you're gonna be up and running. The timer and the auto function is absolutely awesome, that you could just keep putting in shirts without having to press that play button each and every time. It just will go and send it for you. Just so you know that this thing will go down to 32 degrees, as high as 410 degrees, and as high as 999 seconds. The other function is, which is really awesome, it does have an auto shut off. So if you are using this and you leave and you forget to shut it off, after 30 minutes, this will automatically shut off on you. You know, if you leave the office or your house or something like that, you don't have to worry about, oh, did I turn the press off? It will automatically turn off, which is a really cool function. It does have a little bit of weight to it, but that's to be expected because it is a heat press. It has some easy grip handles underneath, so if you needed to pick this up and maneuver it around, there are these little wedges right here that you can go ahead and grab and lift it up. And the cool thing is too, it doesn't have a whole lot of back depth to it. So you can have this on a table against the wall, because the only thing you need to do is pull this out and you don't have to worry about a press going up and hitting the back wall. So it's kind of low profile. All right, guys, that is it. That is the video. Thank you so much, VEVOR, for sending me this heat press. It definitely will come to good use. We will be putting merch on the website very soon, so go check out www.thecrawlspacecraftsman. I will put a link in the description down below. If you're interested in this with a discount, go to the description and I will put a link directly to this heat press if you're interested as well. So make sure you check that out. If you have not yet, hit the like button, give this video a like. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and hit that big black bell button. That way you get notified of all of my newest videos. But until the next video, make sure y'all do one thing: stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh. My bad.